Mother made a book for me and she put the title right on. This is my new chapter. This is my new life. I love you, Mama.
I can't stay silent. I can't pretend, something that isn't.
I'm barely looking up, but I'm looking up. Looks like Michael.
There is something more than this. I mean, there has been absolute things that have happened, ways in which Michael has revealed himself since his. They are tried and true. I mean, documented. It let me know he was there. We have earth angels right here.
It's just bursting from the recent tragedy I had gone through, which was a house fire. And I jumped 4 stories to survive. Straight down from the clouds, smoke, fire, and then survive. I lost my partner, beautiful pets, and all my possessions of many years. It's so difficult. I go through many cycles of chronic pain. I go through many cycles of soul and spirit pain. And then I have to mentally keep rising above that and say, no, I'm still here. But out of this horrific event, I finally found a place I could come back from, and that is what I'm doing. My name is Alice on the ground. So my hands were burned, and I had to relearn how to play an instrument. Even though I played guitar for years, I couldn't even do this simple motion with my hands when they were first burned. I can now make a fist, and before I picked up a guitar again, I had to do something simpler, so a ukulele was simple. The first song that I've written in several years, and hopefully the first of many. Alice on the ground, Alice on the ground, Alice on the ground, on the ground. There's a point at which you sift through whatever mud comes through your cup, and you let it sit, and it gets grounded, that stuff sinks, and suddenly the water is clear. And I'm just trying to stay clear, and I really appreciate giving this moment. She's coming down, straight down from the cloud. Alice on the ground, on the ground. Oh, Alice, Alice on the ground. He went out in a truly tragic way. A perfect storm, the besetting tragedy. There was darkness and unfortunate strife. It was a product of domestic difficulty, and to a greater or lesser degree, some mental health crisis as well. COVID, shutting things down financially. The fear and the stress of the time brought out not the best, but the very worst in a situation that was already tedious. A lot of love, but a lot of unresolved issues that really couldn't stand that time period. I do believe that we became a statistic of the COVID situation in the domestic disputes that were happening. And I don't want to belittle it or narrow it into that one thing. It was just like a perfect storm of many confluences in the small and in the large scope globally. Pandemic being one of them, and being shut in and no way to relief and release naturally through music, through social affairs. It just became a cauldron. When he passed, it was under a very difficult circumstance. She's coming down, straight down from the cloud. Alice on the ground, on the ground. And there was a bout of psychosis, and the fire was set. She's coming down, barely looking up. And that's hard to say because it's hard to let that out. But that's the truth. The truth is the freedom. The fire was set. He became very injured.
We were both injured as a result of the fire. We both were forced to jump from the top of the building. He perished as a result of his injuries, and I was able to survive even though I was injured. Broken feet, broken back, burns, comatose for several weeks.
Alice on the ground, Alice on the ground, Alice on the ground, on the ground.
The good news is that that which does not kill us does make us stronger. The strength is in not giving up. The strength is in encouraging even more truth.
Coming down, coming down on the ground.
I sing for myself, I sing for you, I sing for anyone. It's just to do it. It's just to lend your voice, and it matters. It matters to someone. It might even just be someone, singular. It might, or someone's. That matters. Anything that tips the scale to love.
I love you so dearly, I love you so fearlessly. I wake you up in the morning so early to say I've got the wandering blues. I've got the wandering blues, and I'm gonna quit these rambling ways one of these days soon. Oh, oh, oh. I love you so dearly, I love you so fearlessly. I wake you up in the morning so early to say I've got the wandering blues, and I've got the wandering blues, and I'm gonna quit these rambling ways one of these days soon. Oh, oh, oh.
Out of this horrific event, I finally found a place I could come back from. That is what I'm doing, a day at a time.